Siema, zapraszam do oglądania kolejnego odcinka na moim kanale. Mam nadzieję, że będzie wam się podobać.
I thought you might be able to help.
I don't know. I'm not such a great hunter that I could feed all the refugees.
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here who have a taste for game. They want to live like the nobility, see? A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. They promised us supplies in exchange. Flour, lard, eggs. But we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. If one of ours got caught in the woods, they'd hang him from the nearest tree. But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzik's garrison and you go hunting with Sir Hans. You could help us.
Well, I got away with brawling with Laura Capon, so I don't suppose they'll string me up for a few hares.
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some hares to put on a feast for a visiting merchant.
All right, I'll bring you something.
Thank you. You'll be saving us from starvation. God be with you.
Siema mordo, ogarnąłem jedzenie.
I've got that meat for you here.
Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies for this. Another order. The master armorer is mounting a banquet, and he wants to serve venison and cream sauce.
Oh, right, I get it. Hunt down a deer, milk a cow, and skim the cream. Wouldn't he like me to churn some butter to cook it in while I'm at it?
Just the venison will do, thanks. God be with you.
I brought that game for you.
Yeah. Thanks, Henry.
No.
Get lots of supplies for this. I've got another job for you. The innkeeper had a bit of a row with his wife and wants to make up. She's very fond of venison sausages, so he asked me what I could do.
Venison I can get, but he can make his own sausages.
Naturally, just get the meat. Good luck.
Ogarnąłem ci mięsko.
Brought that game for you.
Excellent. Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies for this.
Co mam zrobić reputację, spadek reputacji, o co chodzi?
The butcher was boasting in the tavern how he makes the best boar meat and wild mushroom sauce, and the locals want him to prove it.
So I'm to bag a wild boar.
Yes. And while you're in the woods, you could pick a few mushrooms too.
Next thing, he'll want me to cook it too.
Goodbye.
Siema mordo.
I've got that meat for you.
Masz dziczyznę oraz... To handlystwo. Przekaż. Dostaniesz 36 lat.
Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies for this. I've got another order for you. The merchant Hagen has a family wedding, and he wants to serve wild boar cooked in wine.
I'm sure he can get his own wine.
Of course, just the boar.
Ja, to jest co jest cool.
I've got that meat
to
for
jest...
you.
Yeah, that's
Kurwa,
great.
ile tego jest? Mogę nie dawać mu więcej. Ja mnie nie wiadomo co.
Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies. I think we'd better quit while we're ahead. The master huntsman has got wind that something's up, and the burghers are getting nervous. But you helped us a lot, Henry. Thank you.
Dobra, mordo.
You're welcome. Come and see me if you ever need anything.
I will. God be with you.
A, dobra. Że niby tu... Tu... Ja mam... Handlarz długi, nie żeby nie wiem. Wow, bo oni by kłusuje w lasach. Jauda.
Well, you're a sight.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be. in.
Wieczorny zabaw.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
Don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will. I promise.
Let's be going then.
Głodny jestem.
Taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
No need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then. So, here we are. Should we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it alright?
Excellent.
This ale? No better in the province.
No one.
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh,
But really?
yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how. But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
Right. No, it's
All right.
fine. Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow and calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight. Fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy. Curse it! Boy, yeah! Hey!
He deserved that.
Yeah!
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd...
That tickles.
Baby. You'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting. Oh. Master Bailiff?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master. Busy.
I've had so many visitors, I wouldn't wonder if the door fell off its hinges.
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs, the problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand. Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you help?
If you need help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you?
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. Sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water
Utrzymanie.
carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon,
Muszę zobaczyć.
shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Mhm.
Is there anyone who can...
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alan.
How come that's...
For one thing, they're afraid of me. And I can't get a straight answer.
they're desperate.
I don't.
Can you tell me anything more?
You'll have to ask Hagen.
What do I...
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers...
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water.
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy...
What can you tell me about the other...
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone...
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1.
That's all I need to know.
Good luck.
May the Lord watch over you.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
The bailiff sent me.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well,
Do you have any particular...
well, it would be...
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on
Young, nimble.
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry. I also heard there are vacant...
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, of course.
I also heard that you need workers to
It's not dignified to talk of such decent people.
But I need to know...
Enough. I won't have such talk. Good luck to you.
God be with you.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours. There are jobs here for some of them.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
What of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
Who should I talk to then? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathaus, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while, though.
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good...
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
But having a job could save...
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skalitz, they'll never...
Thanks.
Goodbye. Ah.
Have pity on me.
Beneath thy mercy we take.
Good day.
Are you Agnes, who works at St...
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in.
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
I've been blessed by God.
So it seems.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Why not?
Because I'm still Father Francis.
But I heard he fled and...
Don't pay any attention. They're just rude.
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before...
Does he go to Sasau often?
Not so often. About once a month. He always...
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis.
May the Lord watch over you.
Let's go. Czyli w środku.
Father, I need you.
You? I recognize you.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry.
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James. The locals...
No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to.
Why?
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides...
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say...
How did you manage to get out of...
I didn't. I wasn't there during the raid.
And why aren't you with our folks at Ratai? What...
Look, here I'm an honored guest and well cared for. In Ratai there's hardly room enough for the refugees already there. Which happens to be mutual. The last thing I want to be doing...
He certainly isn't known for being generous.
Don't you... That's something else and...
No, it's not.
Haven't you seen how they ransacked?
The Cumans are gone, but the townsfolk won't come back.
I am ashamed. Take care now.
Father, when do you plan to return?
I beg your pardon.
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Ratai and doesn't want to work for anyone.
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but farewell.
Nara.
Disdain not our supplication.
I asked around, and Father Francis is doing well in Sasau.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed?
As I said, he's doing just fine.
Good luck then. Goodbye. Eternal rest.
Fresh bread! Come and get it!
I feel quite hungry.
I'm glad to see.
Are you here on a...
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Fine.
Not talking to me?
What did you do?
I work for my father.
Doing what?
He was more...
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw it. So you're probably here about carrying water?
Aye.
That's all?
Not talking to me?
That's what...
How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive. But
Not talking to me?
That's enough for now.
good luck then.
God's sake.
You're interested in...
I am. It's about time something good came to decent...
I agree. Now...
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your questions for...
What makes you...
I was the owner of a mine. Well...
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled a...
There's no hill in a mine. Just a shaft with a winch.
It's hard...
So is taking...
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need...
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done my share of hauling.
How are you hold...
Not too well.
He's not an easy man to...
Well, if he gives you a There's all... Are you trying to insult me?
True. That's why it pays...
Double, hey? Oh, that's not bad, not bad.
The bailiff complained...
I refused to talk to him. Last time I did, he was vulgar, shouting.
Well, that's enough for now.
Not talking to me?
God save you.
You're one of the people in...
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about the job.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock.
At the mines?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be well. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships?
I have no idea.
All right. I just...
How bad...
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around.
It's not easy work, though.
Do you think it was easier in the mines?
There's...
What? For the next...
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I could...
But it would be twice the...
The money would help, true enough. What about afterwards?
Look at it.
Well, you have a point.
Good. I'm sure you won't... How are you holding...
You mean this here?
What happened to it?
That time in Skalitz. I was knocked down.
But can you handle carrying water?
Sure I can. Like I...
That's enough.
God be with you.
God bless.
You hear about the water?
I can haul water.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other...
I do. I want...
So tell me.
I was a miner, then a farm...
Quite the factotum. Pickman.
Actually, my real...
Is that German?
No. It's...
So you...
I've been...
And you had another job before this?
No.
Besides...
What? That'd be... No, it's not...
How are you holding up?
What can I...
What happened with the bailiff?
That peacock, what was strutting up and... He told me...
That's enough for now.
So, where...
Look, the bailiff is the one who will decide after I report...
So, I might not get the job? Goodbye. God save you.
You're here about the...
I am.
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job.
What for? I can handle...
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda, the winch.
The name sounds familiar.
I was. I came last autumn.
We're not finished yet. Are you here
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. But now I want to carry...
Well,
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make...
And what if I...
Didn't I mention?
You...
I wouldn't be Tonda the... More like Ton...
And how are you...
No.
Sure.
What for?
And what about soldiers?
It is, only...
No doubt. I heard you...
I don't know. He didn't eat.
I know everything.
So...
Not yet.
Well...
I'll bear that.
Good luck to you.
Talking to me? Greetings.
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard...
It's true. Do you know how to cook?
Where would I learn to cook food?
But Alex has already picked people who want to...
He didn't ask me, though. So I...
Be that as it may, I already have the people I need to carry water. And anyway...
I'm strong enough to knock you on your... Take care.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded.
Sorry to hear.
I already...
Well, if you know how to cook fine food, I could get you a job at the merchant's house.
All I've ever cooked is gruel and soup. Nothing fit for nobles.
No. What did you do in...
I was at the Silverwood.
Oh, Christ.
What else could I do?
All right.
And you'll... God be with you.
Some prunes.
Fresh bread. Come and get
Good
it.
day.
Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can.
I know everything.
Splendid. I'll be glad.
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their name?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or...
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions.
Antonia.
What? A what?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it.
I didn't, but I kind...
It'll have to be... Vassi.
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a history.
No, no. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines. And he was very...
Well, he can't do too much damage.
Cabbage, cabbage.
To carry water.
Green
So we have one person to carry
Get
water.
it before it goes brown.
Flour, egg, salt.
Tonda.
Let it
The
bake a
winch.
bit, you'll be able
Ought to
to
be
feed
good
the
with a
whole
bucket
family
anyway.
with fresh bread.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what
Peter.
ails you.
Peter? Rock?
Try them.
Didn't he get in?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person.
Good people, come up close and have a smell.
Vincent.
Fresh bread.
Vincent? Never heard of him.
Yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Carrying
Garlic,
shit.
onions,
Good.
mushrooms and
One person.
asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Antonia.
What? Oh,
Yeah, is that a problem?
I didn't, but I...
She can have...
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry...
That's it.
Goods fresh from the
Good.
oven.
All decided. Now,
Asparagus that'll cut you in half and
I chose a-
cucumbers
Tell me
that'll
who you
cure what ails you. Come
I
get
chose
them.
old Agnes for the cook's job.
Dzięki za oglądanie odcinka.
glad to hear.
Mam nadzieję, że
I'll
się
have to
podobał.
drop in on-
Załapkujcie, napiszcie komentarz. Do zobaczenia na streamie lub w kolejnym odcinku. Cześć, cześć.